And we join you from South Philly. Close to 70 turn this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Another run here with Hubbard. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll get about 5. Now Hubbard. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. He'll try to run for it with Hubbard. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina first down. Trying the left side. Here's Hubbard. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. Good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And this takes him into the... So the Eagles will use their first time out here.
Every team in the NFL wishes to come into each week's game and win the line of scrimmage battle. And in this case, I think it's pretty clear which side is winning. Great first drive, primarily on the ground.
There's a give left side for Hubbard. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays.
In the end zone, it's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Whoa! And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Out wide, here's Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a first. The Panthers will take their first timeout. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run right on the option. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Philadelphia. Right after this.
He was
On
there.
2nd down, they're going to run the option here to the right. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now.
And he gets to the outside. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Velus Jones now on the return. He has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. First and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I heard everything you said before that. What did you say?
Here's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field.
This one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of through the end zone for a touchback.
They used to get it from Walmart, the big box.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by J.C. Horn. So we are at halftime, and the visiting Panthers are out on top as we'll head down the coast. On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Hurts. That's gonna be caught. They're gonna get the 2 point of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Young. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it. You have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Here's Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
See the boys.
From the gun, it's Young. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And he will score. Adam Thielen, touchdown, Panthers. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This is caught. And he's not going to get error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hurts now. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. On 3rd down, it's Hurts.
Out of here.
To Goddard. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now it's Hurts. For a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Young. Here's a screen now for Sanders. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. On the ground, this is Miles Sanders. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line. On 2nd down, Young. That's complete. Hit Sanders and finish this one off. After this. They'll drop to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Bryce Young, touchdown Carolina.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. This is 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he coughs up the football. But it looks like the Eagles are able to corral it, so Philly will retain possession. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.